Today's video is sponsored by Proxius, which is trying to be like WordPress but for the blockchain. Their aim is to allow anybody to build decentralized applications. I think that is going to be a really big opportunity because of how hot blockchain technology sector is, and allowing that ease and efficiency is going to be really key here. Now, don't forget to follow them on their social media channels like Twitter, Reddit, and Telegram to stay updated with some big announcements that they will have soon. And you can find a link to all of those at the top of the description of this video. Hey, what's going on everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com back today with another daily crypto update. Today we can see that cryptocurrencies are pushing higher towards some important resistance levels, and if we're able to break out above those resistance levels, we really could see a pretty huge move across the crypto market. Ethereum is up 12% over the past 24 hours, Bitcoin moving quickly towards $10,000 now, Litecoin doing well here, IOTA going higher on some bullish advancements on its project. And really, we're seeing the whole market take a more bullish tone. I'm going to go over some news pieces as well, and there's a lot going on, but just in general, everything seems to be a bit more bullish, and that's usually a good sign when those headlines are turning more positive. As you can see, South Korea wants to now fully legalize ICOs and lift the 2017 ban. This is going to be great if it goes through, because there's been some scares with South Korea and its heavy stance on cryptos. So if that clears out completely, it can only be a good thing. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for live cryptocurrency market updates. I've been more active on there recently. I have a link to that in the description of this video. Nano is doing well today, and that is because it has a volume competition on Binance. So that's something that gave Nano an extra boost here as it's breaking out higher. And I also want to talk about some high crypto price targets. The Reddit co-founder predicts that Ethereum will reach $15,000 this year. And, I think that was maybe a little bit of a troll because people aren't really taking that seriously. That's a little bit excessive, even if things go great. But I think that the general idea here is that Ethereum is really ready to be built upon and take over a bigger piece of the marketplace, just in general. Tim Draper, I've already talked about this, but big price targets on Bitcoin to $250,000 by 2022. So people are bullish on the space, and we're seeing a lot of big players take more positive stances, as well as big players, big institutions come in the game like Goldman Sachs. Now let's get started with the Bitcoin technical analysis. So Bitcoin is now bouncing off that $9,000 level, moving quickly towards $10,000. And that is a big resistance level, right? Those big round numbers are very critical. So we'll see if we're able to get back above that. We may need to attempt one or two times before we're able to get that breakout. But as soon as we do, we're going to see a pretty quick run, I think, all the way towards $12,000 pretty quickly. And, we have a pretty big gap here, as you can see. So not that much resistance after $10,000. Things should start picking up the pace, and that's why I'm anticipating a pretty big breakout. But we're looking good here. We're looking strong. Nice bounce on the indicators as well. Ethereum finally getting a bit of a breakout here after moving above $700 and now holding above that level. We got a huge candlestick that brought us right up to our next resistance level, which is at $764. So at this point, we could see a pullback here since we just got the breakout. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a run all the way towards $880 pretty quickly here. We just got back above the 70 line on the RSI. Now it's nice bounce on the indicators. So it would make sense. It's just that we are on a resistance level here. So, that could cause a bit of a pullback. But since we just got the move higher, just got the breakout, I think we're going to run a little bit longer here for Ethereum. And like I said, next stop would be at around $880, I believe. Let's go ahead and take a look at Litecoin next. Litecoin getting a nice bounce here. We're going back towards our little channel, and we have a big resistance at $165. So as soon as we're able to get back above that, which is fully possible within the next week, that's going to be our bullish signal for telling us that we're ready to move higher and start moving towards that $200 mark. Let's take a look at Nano. I've been spot on with my prediction on this one. We got the move to above 100,000 Satoshis. We're now holding above that level, which is great. And from here, I think we could continue to see a pretty quick run towards 120,000 Satoshis. So I think that this is kind of just the beginning. And really, over the next month or so, we could be going towards that 160,000 Satoshi level to complete the U-shaped recovery. Let's take a look at Ripple next, see what's been going on. So we're going to go over to the Bittrex chart here. And Ripple is now moving slowly but surely above 84 cents. Definitely took a bit of a hit on the indicators, not showing any massive strength just yet, but we're starting to move back up. I think as soon as we get that breakout above $1, that's where we're going to start picking up the pace. Now let's take a look at NEO. I know that a lot of you are interested in what's going on with NEO. It just got back above $85, and that's a bullish signal. I think that from here we won't struggle too much to get back towards $100, and once we're able to get back above that, the path is pretty clear towards $140, right? We have a pretty big gap, so not too much resistance after that. And within the next 2 weeks, I think that will already be back above $100, climbing higher in that range. Let's take a look at Stellar Lumens. Stellar got a move higher before a lot of cryptocurrencies, so it did slow down just a little bit, and we're going to see if it's been breaking out more now. So it looks like it's actually pulling back. We're going back towards 4,500 Satoshis. It's interesting. We'll see if we go back towards the middle band or not. But at this point, I'm not too worried about it. It just looks like we may put in a little bit of consolidation here. Probably just not ready to get its move higher yet, as it did make a little bit of a premature progress compared to a lot of other cryptocurrencies. So that's why it's acting a little bit weaker here. Let's take a look at Vertcoin, see what's been going on. So Vertcoin is now trying to move back towards its uptrend line. It's facing some resistance from that. I think that we will end up going back towards $3.23, but it may be a little bit more of a horizontal move higher, as we just have some resistance from this uptrend line that's making things a little bit hard. Let's go ahead and take a look at Lisk, see what's been going on. So Lisk actually got a pretty nice move yesterday, I believe. Let me go ahead and take a look at the Bittrex chart. So yeah, as you can see, we broke out of our downtrend line. We're now confirming that breakout today, and that's exactly what we wanted to see. So a bit of a doji candlestick here. I think we could see a little bit of a consolidation now that we're out of the downtrend line and trying to get back above $15. But either way, right, our bullish signal is going to be as soon as we get back above $15, should be able to go back towards $20 pretty quickly from there. And indicators are strong, so I think that the price is just waiting maybe for the Bollinger Bands to catch up and middle band. Maybe just a couple days of consolidation at around $15 or a little bit below that before we're ready to move higher again. Let's take a look at Cardano next, see what's been happening. So need to go over to the Bittrex chart here, and let's see what's going on. So Cardano pulling back. It did get a pretty nice move recently, so that explains a bit of a pullback at 4,000 Satoshis. Definitely looking a bit weak on the RSI, so I think that we could pull back towards 3,500 Satoshis and then get a bounce there. That would be in line with the middle band, and basically move higher from there, try to get back above $4,000 Satoshis. Now that we tested that level twice, it'll make it much easier. Let's go ahead and take a look at our last cryptocurrency of the daily crypto update, which is IOTA. It's been doing good, nice project advancements. It got listed on Huobi, which helped today. And as you can see, great buying volume, huge green candlesticks. We're now moving to our $2.63 resistance level. We even made our way a little bit above our previous uptrend line, which is very bullish. And we're back above the 70 line on the RSI. Got a nice bounce on the MACD and histogram. So we're looking strong, we're looking bullish. It's just that we did come up on some resistance here, so we could see a pullback. But at this point, it's kind of 50-50 if we're going to see a move a little bit that comes back to our middle band, or if we're ready to just push directly towards $3 and then pull back after that. We'll see what happens, but either way, we're looking strong, and I do think we'll be moving higher, going towards $3 within the next 2 to 3 weeks. With that being said, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.